Now, Renamo is thought to have around 1,000 or so fighters left inside Mozambique. That's not thought to be enough for it to be willing or able to wage any kind of direct confrontation against the state. What is perhaps more likely is that it could escalate a sabotage campaign that's already underway. That might involve, for example, targeting government and state infrastructure. It might also mean targeting supply routes for what are now huge reserves of natural gas and coal that's being exploited relatively recently in Mozambique. Natural resources that are on the way potentially to making Mozambique a very rich country and are the main contributing factor towards it posting general gross domestic product growth of more than 7% a year. Now that is of course riches and potential riches that this rebel group is keen to gain at least a small slice of. We are beginning to see the early signs of a possible regional response to this, to these latest developments. Zimbabwe has suggested that the Southern African Development Community may be prepared to send in a force of some sort, but only if the security situation was to deteriorate. That hasn't happened yet, and it's not thought likely by many analysts here, certainly, that would be necessary or likely at any point in the imminent future. There would also be big questions around where that personnel would come from. South Africa is the dominant military force in the region, but its forces are already heavily committed to a United Nations peacekeeping force in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and there is of course also renewed pressure for it to contribute a force or personnel of some sort to the Central African Republic as well. It's not really thought that it would be able to stretch much further militarily. So regionally, these latest developments are being treated with concern, and certainly regional leaders are aware of them, but at this early stage, it's not being seen as a crisis. Guy Henderson, CCTV at the Presidency's office in South Africa.